This past week has been an interesting week where there are two news that can be considered to be the topic of the town. Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mages and this video is going to be a little strange because I have two topics I want to talk about this week. First is the Pokemon Go and second is the No Game No Life movie. So without further delay, let's start with Pokemon Go. At this point, Pokemon Go was a huge global success the instant the game went live on smartphones, with millions of people from all over the globe downloading the app, leaving their home to catch their own Pokemons in parks and pubs near their home. Everyone are constantly bumping into fellow players outside their home and creating social bonds through the game. Well, that was supposed to be the case. I recorded this video on Friday 22nd July 2016, and prior to this recording, Pokemon Go had just launched in Japan several hours ago. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The worldwide fever smartphone game that was available in the United States since the beginning of July, and including some other countries as well, had just been available in its home country just today. I have to give credit to Niantic for living up to their promise of releasing the game by the end of July when it was looking like they aren't going to make it. And it's very important they have to, because at the end of July means summer vacation for the youngsters and those still in education in Japan. And earlier today, I got the privilege to play the game on my way home for about 15 minutes, and I'm not going to give any criticism on the game just yet until I play a bit more. I'll probably do so after I record this video as well. So everything is all good and dandy for Pokemon Go and Niantic, and everyone gets to play the game happily while enjoying the summer of 2016 now? Well, obviously not, because until this day, there has been no news about when the app is coming to the rest of Asia, even though Asia countries have some of the biggest mobile gaming market. China, Singapore, Malaysia, Philippines, the list goes on, and you can guess the level of disappointments and impatience in them. Earlier today, I also saw quite a complaint among my circle of friends too about how they would love to play the game, but they just don't even have the chance to do so. I'm not gonna stay quiet about this just because I finally got my hand on the game and no longer care about what happens after. It really begs the question of why Niantic is not announcing any plans for the Asian countries. And if they did release the game in the future, I'll still ask, why so late? Whatever happens in the future, I hope that Niantic comes forward with a statement regarding this matter as soon as possible. The gaming industry, and to be honest, industry inside the subculture as a whole, could use a bit more transparency from the creators and companies. Swiftly moving on to the movie adaptation of No Game No Life, it has been officially confirmed during the MJ Bungo J Summer Festival 2016. For those of you who don't know, it's basically a Media Factory light novel event in Japan, that No Game No Life will receive a movie adaptation, and it will be based off of the 6th light novel. It hasn't been confirmed yet which studio will take on this project, but I guess it's safe to assume it will be Studio Madhouse, who created No Game No Life anime back in 2014. The thing about No Game No Life is fans have always been asking for the second season for years, but Studio Madhouse has already come out and clearly said that season 2 is never going to happen due to internal problems like budget cuts and them running out of money, so the second season project had to be scrapped. After 2 years, unexpectedly comes this movie, and I have to ask, why now? The positive way to think about this is it's for raising the money to make the second season happen, which would be very nice because I can tell you that volume 4 and 5 are absolute bonkers, and I would recommend it to just about anyone to go and read it, and I would love to see the 2 volumes get animated on screen. It's a little bit more of a personal thing, but I'm a little bit disappointed that the movie will be based around the 6th volume. Because as far as I've read from volume 1 to volume 6, volume 7, 8 are still in my backlog of to read, by the way. Volume 6 is the most boring volume among the 6 light novels. The 6th volume failed to hook me in completely, and I dropped that volume without even finishing the first chapter. The things that I like the most about the No Game No Life are the siblings and the wacky stuff that comes along with them. However, volume 6 shifts its focus away from those two things because it tells the story about the history of the fantasy world Discord, where No Game No Life sets in, and how everything started and become what it is in the present day. And in order to appease the already existing fans and hooking in new fans, Volume 6 is pretty much the only way to go for a movie adaptation. Even though I said I like Volume 6 the least, I'm still going to watch that movie because it is the closest thing that we're going to get to Season 2. Maybe. And if that is the case, then so be it. And a condensed story of the 6th volume may be what I need to catch up with the story of No Game No Life without having to read the light novel and I still think that most people would rather have a second season than a movie. And that's going to be it for this week's subculture rant, ladies and gentlemen. So don't forget to leave your opinions in the comment section below. Do you live in Asia and are you waiting to play Pokemon Go? Are you excited for a No Game No Life movie and why? Because I will be reading them. And you'll notice that I changed to using gameplay footages in the background instead of pointing a camera into my face like I usually do with my previous rant videos. So tell me as well whether you like the style better than the camera or not. With that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to leave a like in this video before you sign out. This is Mages signing out. Have a good Pokemon night.